Good day everyone. Once again, this is Sabumnim Hamil and welcome back to my YouTube channel as well as in my social media page. Alright hook, uppercut like this one. Jump on this guard, look here. And today's video, this video, yes, is intended to my students from College of Criminal Justice Education. And since we are having now our new normal, and we cannot do the face-to-face class, so I'm going to record this video as my introduction in my Physical Education 101 subject. Alright, for those who don't know me yet, I am Hamil A. Abella. And during our class, for your information, you cannot call me in my first name. I have my title, in our gym they call me Sabumnim, but in our school you can call me Sir Hamil. Alright, I am a certified 3rd Dan black belt in Taekwondo or Philippine Taekwondo Association and a 2nd Dan black belt in World Taekwondo Headquarters, which we call it Kokiwon. Now, since you will become a future crime buster, I cannot teach you Taekwondo because I'm going to base those teachings based on the curriculum of criminology. So instead of teaching you Taekwondo, I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of martial arts, which we call it Judo. Some students will ask me, Sir, your expertise is Taekwondo, but why will you teach us Judo? Yes, that is a very good question. Since the descriptive title and then the curriculum of College of Criminal Justice is Fundamentals of Martial Arts, we will follow it. So I will teach you Judo. But just a basic of Judo that I'm going to teach you. And before we continue, let me tell you my experience, how I become a black belt, something like that. Before, I was trained by my instructor as a player in Taekwondo, but the problem that time is there is no competition for Taekwondo, so we have no choice but we join in the competition of karate. So in karate, punching to the face is allowed, but in Taekwondo it's not. But during 1996, that was the year which is Taekwondo was officially introduced in DepEd, and we are the first batch. And not to boast or not to carry my own chair, we are 10 in our team, but fortunately, I am the only one who garnered the first gold in WIBRA or West Visayan Regional Athletic Association meet. Even if you will check it for verification in provincial capital, my name was already written there as the history during 1996. And after the WIBRA, just after 2 months, I received an advice coming from the DepEd that I need to report to Iloilo because my new instructor now and my new coach now is from Iloilo instructor. And on that day on, they trained me. I spent there several months. And then to cut the long story short, we proceed to Sok Sargent, which is the province of the People's Champ, Manny Pacquiao. That was the venue of Palarong Pambansa. And I fought several provinces, and in my 6th fight, which is the championship fight, I was defeated by Davao Taekwondo Jeans. And on that day on, when I was defeated, I strive more, but still, I am joining different competition. And in the finale of my chapter of fighting, so I went to Manila to join in the National Taekwondo Championship, and it's good because I garnered the first gold in the National Taekwondo Championship. So when I garnered the first gold in National Taekwondo Championship, I stopped my life in the competition. I focus in teaching, I focus in coaching, and then currently now, I am teaching defense and tactics here in Harcourt College. And I am telling you this because I want to educate you what is martial arts. I want to educate you the caliber of your instructor who will be teaching you martial arts. And now, I have here different weapons that is found in martial arts and I want you to identify them. As I said it earlier that I want to educate you in martial arts. This time, I want to show you the different weapons that is used in martial arts. First on the list, we call it pechicorno. In US, they call it wooden knuckle. There are some which is called steel knuckle. You're going to attach that on your finger like this one, and then you can do punching. Like for example, right straight, or right hook, uppercut, or you can do the jabbing. Now, if you hit your opponent on a fatal part, like for example, bridge of the nose, right temple, or left temple, definitely you can kill that person. Next, we call this Japanese dart. Have you heard ninjas? Ninjas, they were the elite forces of Japan before. They are breeding frogs, poisonous animal, and then they are using the sputum of that particular animal to put that on this dart. So that if they use this and the opponent gets hit, like for example, get bruises on the arm, fingers, it's not fatal. But because there's poison, eventually they will die. So Japanese dart, they are using it like for this one. They will place that on their palm of the hand like this one, and then throw it to their target like that. They can use it as a knife. We call it slashing, like this one. Something like that. This is a fatal weapon. Next, in our own dialect, actually we are the one who invented this weapon. We call it 29 or Batanggenyo. And then when it comes to knife, there are two types of holding. Okay, look here. This type of holding is called hacking. Look, hacking. There are 5 hacks that is found in knife fighting. Look here. 1, forehead. 2, right chest. As the other side of the chest, right shoulder. And then next is the thrust, which we call it fatal. Now, another type of holding is we call it slashing. Look here. First, I showed it to you earlier, the hacking. Yes, rather hacking. Look here, hacking. Next type of holding is slashing. Look here. Type of holding is slashing. There are 5 basic slash. Forehead, slash 1. Number 2, right chest. 3, other side of the chest. 4, right shoulder. 5 is fatal. So those are the difference. But what is good with the 29 or Batanggenyo, there is switching. Like for example, from slashing, you can switch it to hacking. Look here, hacking. Again, from hacking, we will proceed to slashing. Slash. And then proceed again to hacking. You can see the switching. This is old enough. I purchased this before, almost 10 years ago. Again, hacking. And then slash. Look here. We will proceed to slashing. Slash. So that is the advantage when you are using this 29 or Batanggenyo. Last but not the least, not really the last. Next, we call it arnis stick. This is the Filipino art of stick fighting. We call it arnis. So the proper holding with this arnis stick is there should be an allowance. Look here. Yeah, there should be an allowance. And supposedly, or I am supposed to teach you 20 strikes, but since I want to teach you the basic, I will just simply teach you the 5 basic striking. Look here. This is the arnis or Filipino art of stick fighting. Number 1, forehead, like that. Number 2, right chest. 3, other side of the chest. Number 4, right shoulder. So I'm talking to you about the target of the stick. And then number 5 is the fatal, which is the heart. And then when I am teaching you how to do the striking, of course, I'll be teaching you how to disarm, how to defend yourself if somebody is striking you with a stick or bolo. But I'll be teaching you this in your second sem. in your first year. Last but not the least, we call this nunchaku. It was originated from Japan, and this is the way how to use this nunchaku. From fighting stance, look here, and then the first strike is on the forehead. This is the catching, or if you do the reversing, same manner. And then this is the block, high block, low block, other side of the block, left side block. And then if you do it faster, it goes this way. Cha. The same way when you are using a couple of nunchaku. Okay, look. The same manner. Again. Okay, here we go. Okay, we will do it at the same time. So that is the art of nunchaku. Now, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated of my upcoming videos. Once again, this is Sabumnim Hamil, or your Sir Hamil, and God bless everyone. Just want to add a quick disclaimer that this video is not intended to kill somebody. I am teaching everyone. I want to educate everybody to know how to defend themselves if somebody will attack them. So this video is for educational purposes. And for the information of everybody, currently I am a certified third dan black belt in Philippine Taekwondo Association. You can see it on the belt, which has 3 stripes, which we call it dan or degree. And this Korean character, it represents the World Taekwondo Headquarters, which we call it the Kokiwon. So you will not get confused with that.